Man, what's going on, you guys? I'm back, man. Men's Acquisitions Podcast. I see I look tired. I got the money bags under my eyes, but anyway. I know people gonna chew me out for this. I'm supposed to be on my professional shit. I ain't posted in a couple days. I'm gonna try to start making 2 videos at a time out here in one of my cars, but anywho, yo, I got something to tell you guys today. This video has to do with perception. Not the perception of the public, but the perception of yourself. You have to learn how to stop feeling like you're not enough. I'm gonna say that again. You gotta stop and think sometimes. Stop, turn off the Instagram, turn off the Snapchat, turn off all that stuff. You seeing people with these Lambos and Bugattis and Ferraris and all that good stuff. For the guys, for the girls, man, you keep seeing these women with these big booties, these BBLs, and they dating this NBA player and all that good stuff. The perception is crazy. Stop with the perception. Like, you feel like the way you perceive yourself to be. So if you feel less than, it's because the perception of yourself needs to change, and it needs to change fast. A lot of times people look on YouTube, people look on Instagram, people looking on Facebook, Snapchat, and they get discouraged. And I can understand why they would. But at the end of the day, I want you to know something. It's on camera because it's to program you to think that you're less than, because if you don't have the new iPhone, you're not successful. If you don't have the newest car, you're not successful. If, you know what I'm saying? Like, for my fellas, if you don't have the Hellcat, you're not successful. You're not a man. If you don't have a V8, you're not successful. You're not a man. If you're not making this amount of money, you're not successful. You're not a man. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's more so of a public perception at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's a pseudo lifestyle. Now, however, if you strive for those things and you work hard for those things, it's good that you have it. But what I'm telling people is, people really need to stop living a perception of where they feel like they just have to have this, and you're putting yourself in more and more debt, trying to be something that you're not. Man, be yourself. Be yourself. The older I'm getting, the older that I'm seeing the world change. I love the fact that we have lames. The people that don't do drugs, the people that's going to school, the people that's doing all this and doing that, because at the end of the day, man, there's nothing more weird or more worse than somebody who is supposed to be a lame and they not a lame. Because really, the people that's selling drugs, looking at the person who's trying to sell drugs that don't want to be a lame, we looking at them like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. That's crazy. If you know you a good guy and you trying to just fit in with the rest, stop doing that. I'm here to tell you today, stop doing that. Females, same thing. If you a good girl and you know for a fact that You don't want what come with being with a bad boy, which is jail, getting arrested, facing jail time, stuff like that. Please stop it. You know, I tell people that all the time, man. Be a citizen, because what comes along with that lifestyle, you're not ready to handle it. You don't want to handle it, especially if you don't want to go to jail. You know, it's just the whole public perception is messed up. At the end of the day, I tell people like this: if people can't accept your flaws for who you are, then the hell with them. Now, I'm not saying don't work on yourself. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, people need to accept you and love you for who you are. If they can't do that, then the hell with them. Like, okay, for example, big booties is a big thing nowadays with a lot of women for whatever reason. I feel as though if a person has not the biggest booty or have a flat butt, you know what I'm saying? They might feel insecure about themselves. But it's like at the end of the day, all that stuff is just what it is. It's a body feature. Half of the time, women don't even know that it's not the girl, it's the body that's connected to the girl. So it's not even necessarily that they like the girl. It could just be the BBL. It could just be the booty. And anybody can have a booty. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can have a booty on them. Just like a girl might like a guy because he got a nice car. Any guy can have a nice car. You know, or whatever the case may have you. These are things that men and women really got to stop doing and get over, because perception is what's killing a lot of people. Perception is what's really killing a lot of people, man. I'm telling people over and over, stop with the negative perception of yourself just because you see others with way more, not knowing behind closed doors what these people are doing or are not doing. Some people are literally killing themselves to keep up with their bills. You got to ask yourself, are you willing to do that? Some people are literally selling their body, you know, to get trips to Dubai. If you got morals and respect about yourself, and you carry and conduct yourself a certain type of way, you know, don't worry about it, because at the end of the day, somebody had told me, don't envy the wicked. Don't envy the wicked. You never know what people are doing behind closed doors to keep their finances together. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that work hard. You got some people that scam, you know, to maintain the lifestyle. You got some people that work hard to maintain the lifestyle. You got some people that, you know, sell their body on the low to maintain the lifestyle. So that was my whole thing today. That's for both men and women. Stop using a negative perspective about yourself and get back up and put that crown back on to my kings and my queens. If you are a king and queen, because a lot of people be saying that they're a king and queen and they really not. Because a king and a queen, they hold themselves to a different standard, you know. So once again, I tell you, stop with the negative perception of self. Please cut off the Facebook, the Twitters, the Instagrams, because this shit'll have you thinking that you are not good enough for the world, and you are. I tell people all the time, all this shit is man-made. Money, man-made. Do you need it to survive? Yes. Do you want to strive to be better and have financial gaining? Yes. But one thing about it, strive for what you know. Go for what you know. You know. Do your thing. Do what makes you happy. Always. Always. Stop having this negative perception of yourself. To people, I say this in a positive way. I'm not saying this in a funny way or I'm trying to get at somebody. God's people are beautiful. That's both men and women. Stop letting the internet, which is man-made, stop letting it convince you that you are not good enough. Now, once again, I'm going to make sure everybody understand this. Just because I'm saying that you're good enough, that doesn't mean there's not room to improve. You still need to try to improve your life. But what I'm saying is make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons and you're not doing it off of what you see, because you would think that, only children have what's the word I'm looking for? An impressionable mind. Young adults and even under adults suffer from having an impressionable mind when it comes to the internet. And I know a lot of people going to be like, but you on the internet. Yes, I'm on the internet, but I'm spreading the gospel. I'm spreading the good word. Words of encouragement, power, love, strength. I'm telling you to get back up and stop letting these people use you. Get back up and do what you got to do. But that's my message for today, man. I got to get ready for work. I'm at the small house right now. And yeah, I'ma holla at y'all. Bow.